Bruno, thank you. Bruno, he's all right. I never changed my thing, and he changed it for me, so that's good.
Preservation of capital is more important than making money. You want to lock in your trades, and you also want to protect your downsides at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live futures education and training outreach. This is an outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com, which was created by, founded by, run by, incorporated by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach. I'm glad you could be here today. My name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. One moment, please. There we go. Had to shed some light on me. All right. There we go. Now I can see. So, anyhow, again, glad you could be here. Mark McSee, one of the moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. We had a pretty interesting day today in the markets. I hope you did also. I'm glad you could be here. We're here to talk about futures and futures trading and training, answer any questions that you may have. If you want to type them into your live chat boxes on your social media platforms, I will attempt to answer your questions as time allows. I'm not afraid of any question. Feel free to ask away. And whether I answer them is a different story, but I'm not afraid to answer them. So anyway, check it out. All right, looking around here, making sure everything's all set up. And I didn't share my screen with our live members, did I? How many people were going to wait till I said that? Let me see here. Let me slide this up out of the road for a minute. All right. Doink. And there's where I want. The screen there, and there we go. All right, you can see my screen now, hopefully. Paid members on our live Zoom call, where they can open up a mic at any time and talk and ask questions. They can also type into our live Zoom chat that is available to them as one of the privileges of being a paid member. So membership does have its privileges. And speaking of our memberships, guess what? Coach has a special promotion running for $5,000 one-time payment for our Diamond membership for this week. That's our all-inclusive membership. You head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and you will find more information about that. It's all-inclusive, includes memberships into future, lifetime membership, as a matter of fact, into futures, crypto, VIP Gold Complete, VIP, stocks, stock options, you name it. It covers it all in one handy-dandy lifetime membership, never pay again. Anything that we'd come out with in the future is also covered. You will have no additional cost no matter how many new products that we come out with in the future. And if you've been around us very long, you know Coach is a very innovative person and he is always releasing new and exciting memberships, different ways to learn, and those will all be provided to you at exactly zero cost. He's going to be having a platinum plan coming out here in the very near future, putting the finishing touches on that right now, checking that out. He estimates that'll probably be $1,000 a month subscription just for that. And that will automatically be included in your Diamond membership with no extra cost. So that's a $12,000 a year addition right there. Hasn't happened yet, but it will soon. Among other, if there's other products that we're getting ready to release also whenever they are ready. So head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. It's a $5,000 one-time payment, never pay again. If you so like during this promotional period, we will allow you to make 2 payments in a row of $4,000 each. So, you know, on a payment plan. I'm losing my voice today, as you can tell. Which happens a lot because Mark talks too much and he wears his voice out. So, but the reason we do that is because we start with the futures group here. We start live Zoom training and trading at 8:30 in the morning. They're all on a live Zoom call starting at 8:30 till 4 o'clock. So I've been yakking. The other moderators have been yakking. All the other members have been talking and asking questions and having things open for discussion. And it's been a very good day. It's been a very profitable day. It was an account-changing day. Started off this morning with the news and just kind of jumped around, and then it just kind of stair-stepped up today. It took a while for us to really see a nice steady climb that we'd like to see. There was a little bit of volatility at first, but it finally did. It's been climbing up ever since. Matter of fact, right before we went live, majority of us, and I'm not saying everybody, but a large majority of us were trading RTY, which is the Russell 2000 index. If we look at the Russell, you'll see why, and we could have traded any of them. It's just this was the one that we happened to get into. This beautiful trade here, I mean, this is just beautiful. Very nice looking. As you can see, it climbed here. Let me reset this chart here real quick. A little bit better. Look how nice this is. This thing just went to the moon. Look at that. All the way up. And guess what? We rode it up, and then we rode it down. And then some of them rode it back up again. And right now, I don't know what they're doing. It's consolidating, so they're probably just sitting on their hands right now. So anyway, this was beautiful. Just, I mean, you could have just traded this all day. I was in multiple things today myself, but I did get into this Russell. And actually, the amount of money that I made today actually doubled it during this Russell play up and down. So played a little bit the upside. I had to go run an errand real quick, came back, and it was starting to come down. So I missed like this part here, missed the curve up here, this top and over. I got out of the trade and left. Come back, it was already partway coming down, and I jumped back in. Why? Because it still looked like a good trade. And it was a good trade. It was a very, very, very profitable trade on top of it. So I actually more than doubled my money, didn't I? I can't remember now. I might have 3x'd it. Did I? Members? Did I 2x it or 3x it? I can't remember. I don't remember what I have. It's been a long day, all right? Let's just say I did very well for myself today. And as did a lot of our members. Members in here post, or they'll say it verbally. A lot of them will. Others don't say anything. They keep their business to themselves, and that's fine too. I just happen to be vocal on it. Let people know how things are going, when I do good, when I don't do so good. So, but the Russell was a beauty today amongst some others. Some of the other ones are pretty nice too now. They've settled down a little bit. So, all right, what else we got going on here? Is the Russell going to pull here now or what? What's it going to do? Is it going to play some games? I don't know. It looks like it wants to try to pull. It hasn't broken hole below the 55 yet, but who knows? Maybe it will. It'll pull. It's been up there so far today. Maybe it's going to pull down and come down, and we'll play it down to this next level here. We'll have to wait and see what happens. If it does, we'll probably try to trade it down. But so what I'm going to do here is preload a trade. Just for the sake of having it ready. If this breaks, there's the break below the 9. Is this the break and hold? We shall see. So you see some energy on this candle to the downside. Well, you know, we can jump in that, right? I'm going to wait a little bit, be patient here, see what it wants to do. It's not very strong one way or the other. I'm not convinced that it wants to go down further, but we'll see here. We'll give it a little bit of time, right? I'm on a 2-minute chart. We'll see here what it wants to do, right? Right now, I'm not convinced it wants to pull to the downside. All right. How's the audio over there on YouTube? I don't have echo, do I? You can hear me all right, by the way? What about over there on TikTok? I didn't turn my volume up. Let me see here. Let me click here a second. Patient with me, please, while I check this. My output. All right. Should be good. Anyhow, all right. Audio good. Thank you, Bucko. Over there on the YouTubes. How about over there on TikTok? How's the audio over there? Does it sound pretty good? All right. Well, as you can see, the break and hold, it didn't break and hold to the downside, at least not yet, unless this turns around real quick. So this is a very sign of a weakness about where it wants to go. It doesn't mean it cannot continue downward, just very weak. Candle side by side instead of ideally on the shoulder of the previous candle. So I am not going to enter this trade to the downside at this time. I'm going to wait and see what happens here, right? We'll give it some time. It may very well go down that way, all right? I'm looking at my L2. I don't see any large orders. There's a 2226, which is basically where it's at now. I don't see any huge orders where it wants to pull it down there, so we'll see. All right, Bucko has been kind enough to put links, direct links over on our YouTube live chat that you can click to all our different promotional codes that we have. He's also included the crypto, which Bucko is a moderator, a teaching moderator over there in our crypto membership. That, like the futures, is a standalone membership you can buy. If you only want to do crypto or you only want to do futures, you can buy our memberships just for that. And that's all you'll get. You'll get the crypto or you'll get the futures, or unless you buy each one separately. That's the great thing about the Diamond membership.
Sorry about that, Mark. I'm running errands, so I'm not sitting there to help out with YouTube.
Oh, you're all right. Bucko's got him in there. So, So anyway, you can buy the crypto and you can buy the futures. And by the way, if you have any questions about crypto, even though that's not what we're here to talk about, Bucko is one of the moderators in our crypto membership. He's very knowledgeable in all things crypto. Feel free over there into YouTube's or even in our TikTok. If you want to ask him a specific crypto question, feel free to do that. And he'd probably be more than happy to answer for it if he sees it. Just give him some time. He's moderating both TikTok and our YouTube. So that's Bucko504. He's one of our moderators there. So do not be afraid to. We got echo on YouTube or TikTok. Do we really? Hang on here. Let's check a setting here real quick. I didn't have echo over there yesterday, did I? Shouldn't have echo there. Let me look. Hang on. Unless I'm getting feedback into my mic. Check, 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 check. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Let me kill this right here. See if that solves the problem. Hang on here. Mic check, mic check. That's why I was afraid of it. Feed it back through here. Check, check, check. Nope, that definitely gives me echo that way. We don't want that. Hang on. Excuse me. All right, let's try that. See if that's any better over there. Unless this thing changed the setting in here that I'm not aware of. I don't see any reason why it should be doing it right off the top of my head. Yeah, now there was echo. Yeah, because I shut that other thing off. All right, Wizard said he doesn't hear echo. Make sure you don't have two audio sources open on your computer. All right, we'll monitor this. Let me know over there, TikTok members, if you're continuing to hear echo. I didn't change anything, but you know, these software updates, you never know what's going to happen. So, all right, so let's get back here to what were we looking at? The Russell. I was waiting on the break and hold to the downside here of that 55. Ideally would have got in up here below the 9, but we weren't there at the time. So now I have a level here that I saw. I'm waiting on a break and a hold below that. It didn't do it. It's a weak trade here because it consolidated. Now there's a candle here. If this candle will show me strength to the downside, you know, I can enter this trade, maybe catch a few bucks. I don't have enough in my account here. Hang on. I'm going to change the size of this here. I didn't reset my, what's that say? Rejected. Well, it's because I'm trying to buy too much. I didn't reset my fake trading account here. This is paper money on here that you see. It's not real money. I would never trade with my real money while I'm talking to you. Thank you, Rogue Granger, for those gifts. Wizards, good to see you over there. Bucko and Cause Dog and all the rest of you. X the Trader, good to see you. Yeah, I like my shirts too. I live in these things year round. So, Rima is the name of it. R-I-M-A, Rima. Check it out. I'm sure you can find them on the internet somewhere. Over there on the interwebs. All right. Okay. So we're watching this trade here. All right. Anyway, I forgot what I entered this trade. So this did finally break and hold below, like I'd like to see it, but it's a weak trade right now. The 9 is just now crossing the 55 and the 20. Well, it's crossed the 9. It's crossing the 55. Really, the 55 needs to be up here also, but it's all right. We're going to play with what we got. Every trade is not everything that you want out of it. So you take what you can get sometimes. And I can hear this coming through here. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Play back. There we go. I can barely hear that sound. So right now this is just kind of paused here. It's not really doing much anything, just sitting here. We'll see if it's going to pull down or not. Looking at the L2, there's a big sell order at 221.7. 221.7 is right here, right there. That should be 227. That wants to pull it down there, but I think that order got pulled. 220.7. Well, I can't see. It's off the L2 right now. This is the Russell, the RTY. It is the Russell 2000 Futures Index. that we are looking at right now. So RTY, you can see it right here. This is RTY, which if I slide this over, you'll be able to read it a little bit better. See, RTY, I'm on a 2-minute chart, Russell 2000 index. So there we go. All right, so why am I in the middle of the screen, you ask yourself? Well, I'm trying something different. We're going to see how this works as far as TikTok goes, as far as the logarithms. We've been trying some different things. It does not like stock related things on TikTok. They're more about face-to-face type of things, right? Somebody telling a story or whatever, but they do have everything on there. So we're just trying something here a little bit. At least I am anyway, see if it does make a difference or not. It's not that I felt the need for you to, if it was up to me, my face wouldn't be on here at all. But then you wouldn't get to see how pretty I am, right? So anyway, Bucko has put the direct links to the different membership plans that we have over on our YouTube live chat. And there you go. Take a look at it. It says hard to see on TikTok. Well, hit the square in the upper right-hand corner for landscape mode. Make it bigger. There you go. Make it full screen for you. There's that little expanding button that you hit. So we're going to sit in this, see what this happens. I'm down $50 now. I'm at break even on the Russell. If this can break and hold below that, the L2 is now showing some 220s at the bottom. It's not enough yet that I'd like to see some get those be gone and get 219s to show it. Want to pull down here somewhere, but it is down. I'm up $200 right now. I can lock these trades in anytime. All I gotta do is hit this button and it'll exit me out of the trade. But I'm gonna wait and see if this wants to pull down. Now I'm only up 50, so I gave up 150 bucks profit sitting here waiting. But you're going to have that when you're in a trade. It's going to pulsate. You have to give room for it to move. Now, hopefully it keeps going down, but right now it's not a very strong trade. And I believe I told you that because these haven't crossed over yet, right? So it's kind of consolidating there right now. Now I'm down 100 bucks just that quick. All right. All right. Do we have any echo at all over there on TikTok? Or the YouTubes. You tried not showing your face. Your numbers were always low, so that didn't help any, huh? That's what I was thinking. Maybe my numbers would go up if I hid my face. but no, they do want to see that. That's part of the allure of the TikToks, that you're looking at somebody, not just staring at some screen. So we'll see what happens. Currently have 21 over there. That's not very many today, but it is what it is, right? We'll take each and every one of you. I don't care if there's 20 in here or 200. We will still broadcast. All right, thank you, Bucko, for the feedback about the audio. Good. All right, so now I'm still waiting in the profit here. It doesn't really want to break and hold. It's trying to. I still only see 220s at the bottom of my L2. Hoping it breaks out here a little bit. Now I'm up 100. What happens is I'll sit here too long, and I'll get impatient, and I'll just take my profit. And about that time, it bottoms out. Now see that right now I'm up to $150 to $200. So just that fast. So let's slide this over here so you can see it a little bit better. Audio does look a little blurry, but when I'm looking at my monitoring feeds, I don't know how it really looks at your end. All right. So I'm only up $50 after sitting here this whole time. Now 150. See how fast that works? 100, 150, 50, 150, 50, 150. So we'll sit here for a little bit. We'll see what happens. Could pull ginormously. You never know. The longer it sits here, people get nervous. And they may be like, oh, this is all it's going to go up. I'm getting out of this thing, right? And that can cause the price to drop. Or vice versa. If it's going to in a short position and it's not moving, people are like, I'm getting out of this, and it can make the price go up. So go against you very quickly. So today was pretty quiet for economic numbers. We did have the JOLTS report come out, which is jobs that are there but not filled. And the numbers were higher, so there were more jobs. What does that mean? Does that mean employers added jobs? It could, right? Or they just can't fill them. So the markets initially reacted to it as a nothing burger, and then it's been generally down today, the rest of the day. But it just kind of a weird day, and then it took off. So the markets are generally green now. I mean, the Russell's up 1.36, but the Nasdaq's down 3/4 of a point. They're just the opposite of each other. Dow's up almost 1% Well, it is up 1% now, and the Nasdaq is down, and the S&P is pretty much break even. So the big runners of the day, percentage buys, was the Russell and the Dow. Russell being the small cap index stocks, smaller companies. And of course the Dow is your huge companies, your top 30 largest companies make up the Dow. More of a conservative mix, right? You don't usually get big giant swings unless one of those companies has earnings or something. So everybody flees for safety. You can see how volatile this is. If this don't bounce off this 9, I will be exiting this trade. That's to rip my Band-Aid off. Yes, my stop's clear up here, but I am not going to let it go that high. If it breaks above this 9, I'm out. I'll take to get out and just knock it up to a bad decision. But see how it's jumping around now? So it's still hanging in there. Just because it pulls back doesn't mean it's reversing position. At least not yet. It's trying to, though, isn't it? Make you a little itchy and scratchy and nervous. All right. So J-Dog, you said you're picking up that diamond today for $5,000? Attaboy. Go over there and grab that right now. Tell Coach I sent you. He'll give you a special deal, $5,000 just for you. All right. Oh, Bucko, look who's in the house. Bucko. Oh, my. Ralph, look who's in the house. It's Eric Smoto. Let's go. How'd you do today, Eric, over there in the Apple gang? Do good? I thought I heard somebody say something about 45% gains. Yeah.
Let's go, Eric Smoto.
Let's go. Well, it might be time to rip Band-Aid off this one if this don't pop back here shortly. Yeah, I did good today, Eric. So not so much right now, fake trading. I'm sitting here waiting on this to decide whether it wants to go back the other way on reverse on me or does it want to pull down if this is just a fake out. Right now it's consolidating, but it's showing some strength to the upside, but it's got to break and hold above the 9. Ooh, Eric, good job, Eric. Good job, Eric. You can see what I did if you go into the Futures Lounge. I posted it in there, I think I did. Yeah, Apple had a big day today. I didn't look at it, but I could hear them talking about it. I was involved in my own trades at the time. All right, that's going above the 9. I'm just going to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Take the loss. I don't know if I ever reset this thing or what. It must not have. $600. And $600 in the hole right now. Fake money. Because I got in here and it pulled back up, went the other way. So sometimes you just got to pull the Band-Aid off the trade. You can't just let it go against you forever. You know what I mean? So, anyhow, is there anything else moving? Anybody, paid members, you see anything else moving?
I see ES is above the 9.
Okay, we'll take a look at ES. It's the S&P 500. It's up above the 200. Ooh, it's up, trying to break and hold above the 52-week high, previous 52-week high, which is this dash line here. We did talk about this earlier, though, when we were evaluating trades, didn't we? Was doing this jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Said it had to break and hold above that before I would consider that. Well, it has broken and held above it already, but I'm just showing up, so I have to reevaluate the trade for what I'm in today. Well, here's your break above. Is this going to be your hold? Well, yeah, it could be. It's diddling in the middle of the channel, and it does not have any strong movement to the upside, so I'm going to avoid this for right this minute. Doesn't mean I can't enter it, but nope. See, it didn't shoulder. That shows it's a weak trade to the upside right now. Again, we're always reevaluating. Yep. Huh. Imagine that, Eric Smoto. Wonder how you just, what's that level? You said 57.75. Let me see on my other chart here. I guess I don't. This is the line I was seeing right here. And that's it right here. See my line right here? See that little gold line there, Eric? What's that go to, Eric? It says 62.57.75. Look at that. Look at that. Eric called out the same exact number. Let's go. Let's go, Eric. Right there. That also happens to be the Tokyo session high. My indicator drew that for me. These indicators and more are part of your paid membership here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. By the way, make sure you get over there, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Get that free Discord. Get in there where you can get instant access to joining in on our stock lounge where you can interact with other members, ask questions, discuss trades. Again, we're not going to tell you, oh, here we go. Not going to tell you to get in or when to get out of a trade, but we'll educate you to help you make your own decisions in that regard. So head on over there, get that, and then you can look at our, right next to that link, you'll find our membership links with all our special promotions and everything even going on right now. And you can get involved with our community and change your life. Results not guaranteed or implied. Just saying. Change my life. How's that? Change my bank account. How about that? As a reminder, thank you, Bucko. I mentioned July 4th. We will be here tomorrow, but Thursday we will not be here for the futures live program, nor will we be here Friday. Markets close tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. So as such, since the show starts at 2, we will not be here. How's that, Ralph? Did you recognize that? All right. So Thursday, and then of course Friday, the markets close for the July 4th holiday. We will not be here anywhere in American Dream Trading. We will be here Thursday from 9 to 11 live, though. So you can look for that during Coach's time slot. So ES is trying to pull back below this 52-week high. I haven't updated my chart, but I can see it's there. I can see it broke at least here. May have broke earlier. I don't know. No, it looks like that's about it. I need to adjust my line, but I'll leave it there for right now for today because traders know that line was the previous high, and because you can see if it got resistance going up, it'll get resistance going up. Had some resistance coming down a little bit, then it broke through, but to try to break back through, they couldn't make it. And then finally one big candle up. Now it's coming back down, and where did it bounce? It stopped initially there. So, all right. So any questions you have, please make sure you type them in your chat box. So we will do our best to try to answer them for you. All right. All right. Let's make sure if this is your first time here, you smash that subscribe button, likes and shares on top of it. And you can go over there and give away gifts if you so like. We'd appreciate it. Type something into the chat box, even if it's just a hello or number one, something that helps the logarithms also. So what else we got going on here? We see anything else moving at the moment? Kind of stuck in a weird place right now. Is gold moving? Gold's clear down the toilet. It's all chop. Natural gas. We had a couple members playing natural gas today. At the time that he called it out, it was to the downside. That would have been back here. Oh, geez, look at that. I haven't seen this view of natural gas, but man, was that a beautiful play. Of course, it's not tradable right now. They're done for the day. So, straight up, straight down. So it's working on it. Very volatile. Gas. Volatile. Oh, comes a yawning, Ralph. Oh, my. That's ain't a good sign. I felt pretty good, too.
Yeah, I know, Mark.
Just got the yawns on.
You know, if I was a new member here and I needed to know the rules, where can I find those rules, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Where could I find it?
Oh, you know, Ralph, we do have rules, you know. I can play them rules. Let me see if I can find Coach's rules anywhere here in my little bag of tricks. You or TikTok, you may not hear these live. We'll see. I know one thing I need to change here. Hang on. Which which button do I want? Well, we'll just play them. If you don't get the audio from these, my TikTok froze up on my computer. Didn't mean it did it for real life, but hang on here. There we go. TikTok, I will play this video. You may or may not hear the audio. If not, just read the words on the screen. It'll do the same thing. Here is Coach's rules.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody, perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right, some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this, am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time and I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh, stop. I'm doing it to protect you, right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers, making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go into large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, well, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? Like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. Notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying, woe is me. Stop saying, I don't get it. Stop saying, I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. Because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right, and again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce. This is the golden nuggets, not the coach. Just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody. If you don't know how to handle it, you might get lucky and catch a momentum, and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader, and you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day, right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
There you go. Coach's rules. Make sure you follow them. They're not that hard to understand, but they're hard to follow sometimes because we're human, right? And we don't like following the rules, but the rules are there for a reason to protect you. So anyhow, what else have we got going on here? Let's see. By the way, did the TikTok? You probably weren't able to even hear the audio on that video, were you? I don't know if anybody, Victoriano, if you're staying there, still there, or you passed by already. All right. Rena, I don't know what happened. Moderators, would you please check? What is it you would like us to check? Yeah, I got to the problem is if I fire up that TikTok thing, then it echoes on TikTok. So we haven't resolved that issue. I'm trying to eliminate, rather have you just look at it. As long as you can hear me talk through my mic, that's the important thing. All our videos have subtitles on them. So anyway, Rena, can we check what? What is it you want us to check if you're still here? Maybe you're in the wrong group. You didn't realize it. I don't know. So let's see what else we got going on here. Anything at all? Anything? What do we got? Nothing. Moving. Let's see. What's going on with the Russell? Is it doing anything, or did it go flat on us? Let's see here. RTY. There we go, and it's flat. So nothing exciting there on the Russell. Any of our paid members see anything moving? At least moving up or straight down, one of the two. Let me know. All right. Gold's back at its critical level. It's got to fight through. Platinum's flat. I'm looking at my other screen here while I'm sorting through here. Looks like Euro's also flat. Check the Australian dollar. Everything just went. Everybody's taking a dirt nap right now. What's going on here? Oil's flat. Natural gas. Let's see here. It's done for the day anyway, right? Yeah, it's done for the day. We were talking earlier today. It's a stock. It's not a futures, but Ford. Look at it. If you guys get a chance, look at the Ford, which is stock letter F. Go look at what Ford did today. Man, that thing just took off today. It's unbelievable. And who said you can't make money in Ford? Look at that beautiful chart. Anyway, we weren't trading that. We were trading futures. Just wanted to put that out. One of our members happened to see it and go there. All right. NASDAQ turns higher. Senate passes the bill. Didn't they do that the other day? They sent it back to the House, didn't they? That was old news. I don't know. Let's see here. Might have been old news. Popped up on my screen over there. Hey, Jeffrey, how's it going over there? Just sell it. Good afternoon, sir, from the Canuck from our friends up north. We may be friends face to face, but they're, got a little tariff disagreement going on around the world, don't we? With our allies, so we're trying to get those resolved. I don't know. We didn't resolve that one yet, did we? We didn't settle any of those yet. That I'm aware of. So many of them going on, it's hard to keep track which one's what anymore. So what do we got? The Russell's trying to pull, it's teasing again. It's waking up from its slumber a little bit. Tell you what, I'll find a way to disable this annotation section in this. I never use it anyway, but I always end up with extra lines on my chart somehow. Well, we'll see if the Russell wants to pull here. Maybe it wants to close up shop for the day and people take their profits and go home. All right. What else do we got going on here? Rihanna, I take it you resolved your issue. Do you enter when all 6-star signals, or do you also review the volume to confirm? I am not waiting for 6 stars to pop up. By then, half of it's over with. I know my entry criteria. Eric Moto, I'm just gonna knock you. Eric's drawing on my chart. Stop it. I'm like, who's drawing on my chart? Usually it's me. And now I caught it when it was going across there. It said Eric Moto touching my chart. Look at that. Come on, Eric. I tell you, where do I file a complaint with HR at? I tell you. How's it going, Eric? Well, tell me about your day there, buddy, since you're here.
I'm looking at MES main mark. I'm looking at the resistance level at 6,257.75. And looking at it's very wall there. I'm trying to see if it can break and hold above that, or if not. We do have that support. Let me grab my other mouse. I have a few new monitors.
What the world's going
2,255.75 on the downside. That's going to be a support. Which it's literally hanging off the 55 EMA. That's going to be your support.
on a 1 minute?
This is the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay, let me switch to that real quick. Okay.
Yeah, so it's consolidating between those two lines, between the upper channel, the 6257.75, that's the resistance.
Yep.
The wall resistance. And then I do see here a support somewhere in the area of 6255.70, 72, 75 area. That's which is going to be right above the 55.
Yeah, and it's also just a hair above what used to be the 52-week high, right? That was a previous. I haven't moved my line yet. I usually will leave it there that day because they'll tend to respect that old high level also, right, as a level.
Yep.
So.
So that being said, it's basically been channeling up and down right there in that small little channel, and I'm just waiting for it to make a decisive move towards the upside if it can break that wall, or towards the downside if it can break the support. And if it does break support, I can ride all the way down to possibly 253.96, or even that 253.00 area.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be your main support for MES main.
How do you know all that stuff, Eric? You're just making numbers up. I think you're just making numbers up, Eric. I think you're making numbers up. Where'd you learn to do all that? .com. And so what you're saying is learning to chart effectively could be very beneficial financially? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yep. Once you sit here with the team and you get to sit chat with your coach, Mark and David and the entire team, you get to learn how to trade properly, you get to learn how to analyze the charts, how to analyze support, resistance, and you even know how to map out your own levels once you get to that the amount of screen time, if you will. So.
Well, don't be telling my members that because they think I'm psychic, that I can foresee the future. Because I'm calling out levels now, Eric, and they're just like, wow, you can foresee the future. No, I learned how to chart. I just didn't want to tell them that, I wanted to keep a little bit of mystique involved around it, but you let the cat out of the bag, so I guess they know the real answer now, right? Effective charting will make you money.
And
So.
also, when you get so dialed in with charting, even Mark can tell you that I got so pretty good with charting that I was pretty much near as close to the L2 with all my support and resistance.
Mm-hmm.
That's me without even looking at the L2.
Yep.
And I was literally like 2 cents, if not like right there and then with it. So, yeah, it's a matter of sitting down, looking at the stock, whatever it is. It can be the MES main, it can be crude oil, it can be gold. Pick something that you like, that it flows within your mindset, and just hammer it every single day. Just play it like a video game. Every single day you keep playing it, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but every single day, I kid you not, you're gonna learn how to maneuver better from playing that same video game or that same stock.
Yep. And that's why Coach says that. Pick 1 to 5 that you like, right? For that very reason. And you get to test out your lines on your chart. The more time, if you are, like you say, if you're trading 50 different things, you never really get a chance to check out how good your lines are by trading a few things, right? Because that confidence that you get with your charts, and I've given you props on your charts all the time, because you can pretty much tell almost to the penny on your charts the way you do it. I've also told them I don't do it like you do it, and why? Because I'm lazy. It's a lot of work the way you do yours, but yours is really good. You put a lot of, I just do the 4 hour and 2 minute, basically. I do a little bit more than that, but that's basically what I do. Yeah, Keith, it's just the way it's got to be for right now. So I like that. It's getting to a point now where I got. That tells you that education I got here in Midwest. I have pretty good lines on my charts now that I'm very confident a lot of times now in my trades because of that very issue. And it really does build confidence. But the only way to do it is to chart it out and watch it over time to see repeatedly hit the same levels over and over and over again and react accordingly, right? It's pretty cool, actually. So, what else we got? Oh, on the Quest. Asking about the 6-star trades. No, I don't wait for it to enter the 6-star. That is just, if it's a 6-star, it just tells you that it's that much stronger of a trade. Ideally, you would wait for that, right? And a 6-star trade basically is telling you that all your indicators are behind you, and you have the proper crossovers of our key indicators. So that would be your best, strongest trade. I do not wait just for that. A lot of times I am in trades that are that, but I don't wait only on that. Matter of fact, my main investment strategy is different. It's one of the strategies that Coach teaches. And I do the break and hold above the 9 or break and hold below the 9. Now, I also look at the big picture. I don't just jump in willy-nilly. I want to know where all my key indicators, but I will jump in without it being a 6-star trade because I'm willing to accept that element of increased risk. But a 6-star trade, yes, you would have all your indicators behind you and stacked up accordingly, 9, 21, 55. That was what you would want to see. And, sometimes you can make a lot more money if you just jump in a hair sooner than waiting on a 6-star. As long as the indicators give you go ahead, you can go. If it happens to be a 6-star, fine. I make just a lot of money on 3 stars also. And that's just our little arbitrary, well, it's not arbitrary. We kind of just have that as our own system. It's just a visual type of thing. It doesn't tell you if it's a 5, you stay out, a 6, you get in. It's not one of those, well, look at that pull. What happened going on here?
There goes. Oh
my gosh, what's going on here?
Oh my Lord.
What's going on here? Oh, there you go. I hope he was in on that. I hope you all were in on that. What do we do with them big gamble candles? What do we do with them big gamble candles?
50% retracement.
There you go. What's it doing?
Oh my God, dude, that was fucking badass.
Yeah, it was.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
Mark, I told you that 255.75 for the downside. If it
Yep.
gets pulled below there, I'm running it to the downside.
Yes, sir.
Down to 25300, and then I still hold 2 left.
Yep.
Oh my God, dude, that was a beautiful break.
Now, well, if you'd have been in, like, say, an upside trade, there's where stops would have saved you, right? Because you didn't see it coming, right? They were loading up. They was to the downside. Now look what would have benefited you, right? So, good a job. That's how we do it.
Damn, that was so good, Mark.
Anyway, that'll be $25 in a tip jar there, Mr. Moto, just so you know.
Oh, dude, this is freaking epic.
Yeah, look at that ginormous pull. Yeah.
Woo-wee. Dude, that's how you do it, man.
Yep, and where is it stopping now on ES? 2-minute chart. Right there, VWAP and the 200s right there together, aren't they? Oh, oh, oh. Yep, I got it 82.25 or 42.25 level there.
I got a 242.00 for MES main. It just literally tapped it with his pinky toe on his right foot.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, what a beautiful freaking pull, dude.
Yeah.
How much am I up total count? Let me check.
Got to be a bunch. Got to be bunches.
Dude, I was 135%. I closed it 18.87 to that. Oh,
Wow.
oh my God.
Boy, if only Mark was in this trade, that would even be better. But, you know, I can't do everything at once, you know.
And it consolidated the air mark for like 30 minutes, just waiting to see what it wanted to do. Did it want to break towards the upside or towards the downside? And then sure enough, it decided to go down.
Yep.
That's when I hammered it. Once I broke that
Yep.
275, I went ahead and got in on his puts.
Yep.
And I shaved real quick, dude.
What's going on? You shaved? Who shaves? You know.
No, I did
Oh.
my initial first shave at that 253.00.
Uh-huh.
I just kept a few runners all the way down to freaking 249.25.
Oh, is that right?
And then all the way
Yeah.
to VWAP, and I only have just one left.
Yep. Well,
Oh my God, dude.
you know,
This
those.
is crazy, man.
It is crazy. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. It's still wonderful. I mean, Russell's still going down. For those of you who are watching, we've been into Russell for the biggest part of the day today. We ran that beauty up. If you didn't see the Russell, make sure you give it a gander because we've been making lots of money off the Russell there, Mr. Moto. I know you're an ES fan, you're an ES whisperer, but don't discount the Russell. Go look at that beautiful chart today. Go look at it. You think I'm kidding you? Go look at it.
The Russell, you said?
Yeah, RTY. Go take a look at it.
RTY.
RTY main, however you want to look at it, right? Oh, look at that beautiful bean chart, bean footage.
RTY and maybe June 28th, June 28th? It's not popping up.
RTY main.
Big upside.
RTY main. Look at them going up now.
Oh yeah, I do see it. Yep. All the way to 238.8.
Yeah. So if it bounces off the bottom, where do we play to the other side? Did we not have this discussion earlier, folks? Right?
Right.
That's right. Get all excited about all the money you made to the downside, you forget to enter back to the upside. Is that the discussion we had? I believe it is.
Mark, how do we make money, Mark?
We make money when the market goes up. We make money when the market goes down, and we make money when the market goes sideways.
Yeah, baby.
There you go. Yeah, baby.
Dude.
This is how you make money in the market. You can't make money in that. It's all a joke. I don't tell you. I don't know what to tell you people. You just taking just out of it.
It's like taking candy from the baby.
Oh,
Right.
really? Oh, did you make the baby cry?
I think I did.
Eric.
Dude, now I feel like a jerk. I sold this candy.
Oh, Eric, you know what we do to people that take things off babies?
Oh man, man. I should have recorded it.
You,
I was just like,
you can do a replay. You can do a replay on it. Look at that. J-Dog said he missed the big drop, but he got $200 on the pullback. Why? Because Coach trains us on that, right? Big gamma candle, you expect a 50% retracement. Does it happen every time? No, but statistically it happens a lot of times. Good enough for me.
To be honest with you, Mark, I'm just letting you know Eric Moto's advice. You can take it to, you can take it or leave it.
Yeah?
I do not do those retracements.
Don't you? Well,
I don't. I say this is what I do. My mind is about safe and sound, safe and sound, less riskier trades.
yep.
Especially when you're riding the ES.
Yep.
Especially when you're trading SPY, and a high volatility stock. So just like how I was in that little chop, waiting for a decision to make, up or down, and I called it out. Those 257.75. If it can break and pull towards the upside, I'm gonna hammer it towards the upside, up to 261.50, and then I'm gonna leave a few runners after it can break and pull that line. That was my initial thought, my initial game plan, right?
Right.
And then I quickly decided also to say, well, if it cannot break above 257.75, then I'm gonna wait for it to break and hold below 255.75. And I'm gonna wait for the 9 and 21 to fully cross to enter my first initial entry on puts, which I did. I saw that huge freaking gamma candle, Maribusa candle, all the way down. I got in, and the first little support that it touched was what? 253.00. I actually have a thick red dotted line there. I went ahead and shaved just to be safe, because I didn't want it to bounce back up to where I had bought it at. So I collected some money there, and I still had a couple of runners left, and that broke all the way down to VWAP, and that's when I pretty much got out.
Yeah.
Perfect trade, brother. Perfect trade. It just doesn't get any sweeter than that. Now, the retracement part, I do not do that. And the reason is because you're pretty much playing against the flow of the river.
Well, yeah, it is a riskier trade.
It's a little bit riskier, just for me. I'm not saying it makes
Right.
sense riskier for you. I'm speaking in terms of my head, how I feel about it. Every person has their own emotions differently. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Me personally, how I've been successful at this, I wouldn't go in it on the retracement. Hell no. I'd rather wait for it to. All right, I got in successfully on that trade towards the downside. I collected my money, and I am done trading after that. I'm gonna not trade anymore. I don't care if it retraces back. I am done on that trade. That evil no longer exists for me. If I want to trade it again, it's gonna be a scalp, and a scalp only from point A to point B, and that's it. I'm not gonna dance with the devil within VWAP. Culture always says it'll in the middle, and that's what's pretty much what it's doing right now. And
Yep.
guess what? You have two major indicators. You got the MA200, right, followed by VWAP right underneath it. That's dangerous territory. So that being said, I'm done trading for the day. I'm not gonna trade it anymore unless I see another potential safe scalp from point A to point B, and then that's it. I'm out. I'm not gonna play with the devil at this point, or risk my gains after that beautiful drop. That's just how I would.
Yeah, I'm looking here. I don't see the dumb thing it's telling me.
I feel you on the against the trend trading. Hey, it's just hard for me to do it. I've been working on trying to do it because Mark be like, you get in on the downside, and it's just like, man, that against the trend sloppy and slow.
You can do it, but it takes more balls, and I don't have those balls. I don't have those balls. But to be honest with you, I'd rather have my balls intact and not lose them, and fucking grow it little by little. safely.
Yeah, you gonna have to hit that. You gotta play with the double, Eric.
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta play with the double.
Yeah, well, if it was that way, it's gonna burn you back, brother. Trust me. I've been in
You
this
don't
game.
get beat up.
Well, ask our
Since
future.
the beginning.
Ask our futures members what they do with giant gamma candles, Eric. I've been pounding it into their head here lately. What do they do?
I know, but I'm speaking in terms of how I would.
Oh, I know.
See it.
We all have. You have to deal what's comfortable, right?
Exactly. Trade what's comfortable.
Mhm.
You know, within your range. That for me, man, that's too much balls. I don't have that much.
It's really not that bad. I've gotten used to doing it now. I've done it enough times, and then, so have some of our members in here that never did it before. And you know, well, that's one of them things you need to do on paper for a while, get used to, you know, the mechanics of it. You don't hesitate. You snag it. Once that candle quits moving, you get out and lock your profits in. So.
Yeah, I think for me, the safer trade was me writing it down all the way down and getting at that juicy 130 some percent, and then getting out and then waiting for the next scalp or whatever, instead of praying hold retracement and then you're splitting your ass to make sure that you're in the green, and you finally get on the green very little, and then you feel very proud of it because you got out of that wave without crashing, but it's really risky. You know, if you tell coach, retracements are really risky.
Yep.
Especially on the stock. I'm just speaking from experiences. You know, I'm not speaking to you from no experience. I've been with you guys since the very beginning of ADT.
Right.
We created this team, right? I've been with coach since we first had the EWO with no indicators. Like, I've been writing this since a long time. So from my experiences, me trading with Jimmy, with Brady, with you know, all the OG members, I've seen so many burnouts before with those retracements.
Mm-hmm.
Where it happens so fast, and you gotta be very fast, and you gotta make sure you get filled in and get filled out.
Yep.
Because exactly, because what happens that you go on the retracement, bro, and that thing goes up, and then next thing you know, you can't even sell because it's going so fast, or you can't even get in because it's moving so fast. The volatility is amplified by a much. It's just amplified so much that it's just sketchy. For me, it's sketchy.
Well,
so I'd rather not do that.
Well, that's the beauty of the futures. There's always somebody there to buy and sell. It's not hard to unload and win a retracement when you're in futures.
Maybe because I'm an options trader.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that.
Exactly.
In that.
Yeah, you don't have that issue with futures. There's always somebody there to buy or always somebody there to sell. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a huge difference. Why do you think I'm not exaggerating? Huh?
Oh, that.
I heard gotta drink the Kool-Aid, Eric.
You got to drink it, yeah. Why do you think I said I'll never trade options again, Eric? Because I just love the. It's not. I know you should never say never, but oh, look what platinum. What happened to platinum? It went to the moon. Not change subject, but anyway, you don't have to deal with them Greeks anymore, right? And there's always somebody there to buy and sell in the futures because the market's so much bigger and it's different, right? So they all have their advantages, obviously. So.
You know what I mean, like Mark, like how I feel about retracements. It's just me.
Yeah.
personally, like,
Oh no. You got to do you.
Exactly. You gotta trade with the emotions, within what's comfortable for you. Some players it might not be as comfortable for you. It might be comfortable for him or her, but in your mindset, it might not be as comfortable. So why even dabble into it? You know
Exactly. Well, you know, it's something. I've made a lot of money recently. A lot of our members have just doing it. You know, you're right. You got to get in, get out, snag it for what you
Let me
can.
just be honest with you. I don't never do it.
Yeah.
It works. I watch Mark do it. Mark can hit that thing 9 out of 10 times.
He's faster than Tom Cruise.
They call Mark Day. Sniper. He can hit that thing 9 out of 10 times.
Did he just call me Tom Cruise?
Young Tom Cruise.
Mission Impossible. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, there's so many Mission Impossible. That guy's a little stubborn Mark.
007, Tom Cruise, whatever you want to call him.
No, I'm having fun. There's no doubt about that. It's been different this year, that's for sure. There goes NQ. Is Is it going to work its way all the way back to the top again, or is this just moving a little bit, you know? So these are things we look at and have to deal with, right? So it's,
But I gotta tell you this, Mark. You know, when you become a day trader, you're gonna find your own rhythm at the end of the day,
yep,
right?
yep,
And no one's wrong at the end of the day.
nope,
So
long as I'm green.
you're gonna use in other words, let me rephrase that. You're gonna use whatever tools you use, and you're gonna trade it the way you prefer to trade it comfortably in order for it to go the right way. Because like just like how I explained to you earlier with the whole retracement parts, there are some people who actually love dabbling into that. Like, oh, I'm like a kind of I don't know who likes to do that, but like you and so, like they love to jump into retracement because they get excited, quick gamma candle, and then they get in and out. It's nice and juicy at that point. But for me, my comfort level is just not the same, you know, for those retracements.
Yeah,
I'd rather just play it safer, get in on that 2 minute or a nice little scalp from point A to point B, and then just kid out. That's it.
Yeah.
Not even chase it.
yeah. I mean, you got to be a good scalper to do those kind of plays, and if you're not, you have no business doing it, right? So
Yeah.
I've been having fun with it. Do I get them all? You got to really think about what you're doing ahead of time too. When you see something taking off like that, you're already in that frame of mind. Oh, I might if this stops, I might get a retracement play in here real quick, you know. But
I noticed too, Mark, that you know I always do. I'm always in the future side too, like you know. But I noticed that there's not that much volume towards the evening or towards that night. It's pretty much just been dead.
well, how much volume do you have trading options at night? Oh wait, you can't.
No, but
Because the stock market is
but I
slow.
heard
Yeah.
you say that
Yeah.
you prefer to trade the metals
At night.
during the evening.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what I've been doing. I've been staying up later at night to kind of keep an eye on gold.
You gotta get up early. You gotta get up at like 2. The market don't start popping until like 1 or 2 in the morning.
To London session, yeah.
The London session starts 3 p.m. Eastern, which would be midnight your time, Eric.
But
The
12,
Tokyo
so it's like
session
at
is
12.
always slow.
Well, yeah, it would be 12 midnight your time. It's 3 a.m. Eastern. The London market opens. You start getting a lot of volume from there till, you know, New York. You will get a pop at 6 p.m., which would be 3 p.m. your time, from 6 to maybe 7 if you're lucky. Then maybe when Tokyo opens, you might get another one. It's been slow lately in the evening. I haven't been trading in the evenings a whole lot lately. It's not that I haven't, I just haven't been. I really enjoy the London market. I mean, I've been waking up anyway, so I might as well get up and trade. I'm trading at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning almost every day now. So,
For California time, like if I want to look into like gold, crude oil, best timing would be you say at night or like early in the morning,
3 a.m. Eastern, midnight your time.
midnight. Okay.
It's like anything else. You just got to be there when it happens, kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm looking at it like 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. at night, California time, and I'm not
It's gonna
saying
be slow,
any
man.
move. No
That's the
movement.
Tokyo. That's before the Tokyo session. It's gonna be slow then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the reason why. That's why I'm over here like bored as shit in my room. Like, goddamn, nothing's moving. Like, I'm just getting faked out because there's no volume.
Well, you don't trade that stuff, right?
No, I'm just like looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just looking at it during that time, those hours, and I'm like, what's going on? And I just turn off my laptop and just go to sleep. But that's what I'm asking. Like, so the volume is at midnight and very early in the morning. You know what I mean?
From midnight on. Yeah.
Your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your time.
Okay. So
So, I mean,
12,
this
1, 2, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. is good.
Yeah.
So I'm in Central Time. I usually start looking at the market at around like 1 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's before the London session gets started. But I back tested it, right? So I went through all the replays, and you can tell, like, right at 2 a.m. when London session opened up, or 3, whatever the exact time is. As soon as it opened, you can see the difference in the size of the candles. Like, you know, it'd be real. So I'm talking about as soon as it opened, it's just like, it's not just like stock market fell, but, you know, you could tell the difference in when the volume comes in. And I'm telling you, like, I like London. Yes, you can make more in the New York session, but I like London session way better because 2 reasons. I got the currency pairs, they moving, and the indices are moving smoothly, right? You getting good EWOs. You don't have to worry about somebody getting on the news and just ruining your trade. You know, you don't have to worry about a drop that's coming out of nowhere. You just get in on the EWO, ride that thing, and that's it, you know?
Nice.
Yep.
But, you know, I understand, Eric. Young kid like yourself, you need your beauty sleep. You know, I get it. You got to sleep sometime. See, us boomers, we don't need sleep. We just go. We ain't got time for sleep. That's a waste of time. I can sleep when I'm dead. I ain't got time for sleep right now. Right? So, you sleep more than 4 hours, man. You're just wasting your day. You're just wasting your day more than 4 hours of sleep. Come on now, Eric. My wife only got 4 hours of sleep a day. I'd have to go find someplace else to live. She needs her sleep. Well, you got the NQ coming up here on the 200 on a 1 minute chart. So you got Danger Will Robertson here at on that area. So careful there. See if it'll break and hold above that or not.
So you're trading the NQ now,
Yeah.
or Russell?
Yeah, I started to here. I mean, I used to trade the QQQs all the time, right? But I never really come over here and traded the NASDAQ. I got into, well, I didn't trade any of the indices really. And Coach come in here one time and I started trading ES and got comfortable. I was like, oh, I could do this. Because I wasn't a big SPY trader, right? I'm not a SPY whisperer like you are, right? And knows all the levels. Well, you know, I charge things out, chart to chart to chart. I just started trading it. Well, then Coach was in here the other day, and I was talking about, you know, I just wanted to trade SPX once just to say I did it, you know, and I haven't yet, and I probably never will, but I might. I don't know. Well, he said that's why I trade. That's why Coach said I trade NQs for that reason, right? Well, yeah, I guess you got a point. I could just do the same thing here and stay in futures, right? And I go back and trade in options. I've never traded SPX. I might go over there and just trade 10 contracts or something of it one day just to say I did it, you know.
Yep.
Not really worried about how much I make, you know, type of thing.
See how it bounced off that VWAP on NDS main?
Yeah. It's trying to break through here, right?
Yep.
Trying to. It's at a critical point now. This 200 is your second strongest indicator on your chart. VWAP's only is the one that's larger, so this will more likely pull back, but statistically it will, but it's hanging up there. It's got some strength. Just depends how hard they want to push. Push it up, push it up, right? Can they do it? Can they do it?
Yeah, I'm not scared anymore of trading SPX. The reason why I say that is because after trading futures on the ES side, dude, it doesn't get any bigger than that. That's like the biggest monster. And once you hammer the biggest monster, it's like, dude, like I'm not even scared of SPX because you're not as big as ES. And I'm not even scared of USPIKE because you're not as big as SPX. And I'm not even scared of UQs because you're not at the same level as ES. You feel me?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's how I see it.
I don't know the Q. I don't know.
The NQ is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. NQ is like the big dog.
She's a feisty one.
Right now, NQ on a 1 minute chart's got a 44
Fuck me up.
ATR right now.
She's a feisty one.
Yeah.
I like to practice on NQ and then turn around and go to like an ES or something that slows it down a little bit.
Okay. So NQ, so for the futures, you know, I'm not really here as much, but so for the NQ, in terms of relatively strength power, you're talking about NQ has more power than the ES?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, get the fuck out of here. Really?
Oh yeah.
I thought the ES
No. Right now on a 2-minute candle on ES, you have an ATR of 13.
13, yeah.
On a 2-minute candle on NQ right now, you have an ATR of 59, 55. Tell me which one's more volatile, 55 or 13. It's 4 times more volatile. Yeah.
Most brokers want 2 times the amount.
QQQ, QQQ follows NQ.
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
So kind of like how we were talking about how SPY follows ES, triple Qs, SQQ, TQQ follows NQ.
NQ is the parent. Everything else is the kids and cousins.
That's the big dog.
It's the big dog.
What makes it so volatile is the way that they got the contract spec'd out. You know what I mean? The specs of the contract gives it way more movement, you know? So like when you first come at it, you'll think like, well, if I'm getting what it is, 12.50 a tick, but I'm only getting what it is, $5 a tick on NQ. Like I'm only getting $5 here, but I'm getting 12.50 over here. Like I can make more with no, you can't. Them ticks add up fast. I'm talking about, it's like sometimes it'd be like 100 ticks between price and the 9, you know? You know how you be like, all right, I'm gonna put my stop at the 9. That's like 100 ticks.
Yeah.
You almost have to use the 5 EMA. Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's
cause
really fast.
me personally, I first started off trading the triple Qs, TQQ, and SQQ before I even dabbled into SPY. Cause coach, when I was really brand new, back in freaking August of 2021, I think it was, or somewhere around there, he had told me and messaged me, I don't want to see you trade SPY. He's like, I never want to see you trade SPY. Just stay away from SPY. I'm like, all right, roger that. And I kid you not, I was freaking shit scared of SPY. Like, I just said, I see or hear the word SPY, and I get scared. It's like the word, like Satan for me. So, but then as you start getting freaking delved in, you start getting more comfortable. Coach then started telling me like, all right, you know what? If you want to dabble into it, maybe try 1 or 2 contracts, but that's it. And then I got very comfortable trading SPY that I was able to pretty much size up in contracts after that point when I proved to him that I was able to handle SPY. And then he told me after accomplishing trading SPY comfortably, then he had told me do not dabble into SPX. I don't want you to trade SPX. I'm like, all right, I won't, because I don't need you to get hurt in that field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, won't. So I didn't. I didn't trade SPX for like a long time until I got very, very comfortable trading SPY, and then that's when he had told me a while back, all right, if you want to dabble into SPX, you can, but very little, maybe 1 or 2 contracts, but you gotta play very small. And that's how I take each approach. I traded very smallly, dance with it for a little bit, and then sit on my chair, and then just watch it dance on its own for a little bit. And then I'll hop in again, dance with it a little bit, and then boom, I sit back on the chair and let it watch. I'll watch her dance again. So that's how I'm gonna approach MNQ as well. I haven't traded it, if you will. The only thing I've traded is just ES, the micros, MES main. I've traded freaking MCL main and MGC main. Those are the only 3 birds that I've traded. I haven't traded anything else.
Well, we've been hitting the Dow lately and more of the Russell. I mean, we always did the Russell, but the Dow, we had one member that she was trading it, and we kind of look at it, oh, that's pretty good. Today, go look at the Dow's chart today. Beautiful. Straight up, all day long, practically. Yeah, so we're kind of getting our groove on with the Dow now. So, You know, we paid all, you know, because it's not as sexy as some of the other ones, right?
Right.
But we're finding out we were wrong about that. It's very sexy, right? It's making money, so, and it, you know, it's not as chaotic either. So that's another plus, right? So. All right, good. Thanks for sharing, Eric. Glad you could come over and hang out with us and drink some Kool-Aid. You know.
Absolutely.
Next time, bring David.
Oh, I know. He needs to come on down over here.
Man, you know how much money that dude would have in his pocket right now if he was over here.
Oh yeah.
But that's not what that's not his groove right now. He's where he should be, right? He's doing where he's at and he's killing it.
Yep.
So, but he came in here and he talked to us the one day why. He told us why he wasn't in here yet. So he shared that with us. You're getting a pullback. Is it going to stay above 200 here? It bounced off that. Look at somebody asked about Coach's regression channel. Well, look at this right here, NQ. Do you see how that regression channel, how it just kind of rejected off there? Now, again, it is a double top also. I give you that. It's more because it's a double top. But that regression channel is right there, right? So.
For NQ?
NQ, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, then you have on the 2 minute you have it's been respecting the MA 200 too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's all right there jammed up together. Not pulled back from that. It's good. Got to make some money while you came to visit. Make sure you go back and let them know that, you know.
Dude, live. That was so freaking epic, man.
Yeah.
Freaking 132 or 37% it was.
Yeah, I mean that was a 230 tick drop.
Oh man.
On NQ. ES it was. Let's see, ES it was about a 40 some tick drop at 1250 a tick. You do the math. One candle, boom. It's glorious.
Yeah, I just look at the MES for when I trade, like in the morning when I'm trading SPY and SPX or whatever. I look at the MES chart to help me navigate on those trades. And then for the triple Qs, I just have that on the right side as well, and I have Apple on the left side. Yeah, man, what's it called? It's helped me so much tremendously on the future side, because now I can use those charts to help navigate over here on this realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm still dabbling in trading futures on the side. It's not like I'm not. I am. What's it called? I haven't dabbled into anything else besides those three birds that I told you: MES main, MGC main, and MCL main. Those are the only three birds that I've traded.
Those are all good ones to trade, especially oil. Oil was kind of really rough today, but last time I looked at it, it was really choppy. But it had a nice big run up in the pre-market times. Really just beautiful, straight up to the moon kind of thing. It just kind of just now did that. It ran up off a bounce off of WeWap, went straight up just now, here a little bit ago. So it's beautiful. Also, yeah, it's you don't want to get involved in oil when it's in the chop, just like anything else, right?
Right.
So, anyhow. What else we got? Anything moving here at all? It's all in a lull. We are in a power hour. We have about 25 minutes left in the trading day. This is one of the most volatile parts of the day. And Coach himself, so that's one of his rules. If you're not an experienced trader, you should not be trading during this time. Even experienced, Coach says himself, he doesn't normally trade during this time, right? So don't do it. It's not worth wrecking your account during a 15 or 20 minute period. That's the whole point. So you got all day to trade. Don't trade in the two most volatile parts: opening of the bell and the near closing.
Be in NQ, Mark.
What?
You better be in NQ.
Why? What's going on with NQ?
It's dropping, ain't
Oh,
Yep.
huh. Imagine that. Huh. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. That'd be all right. Yeah. Yep. Should I just say my first number starts with a 2?
You got a small baby Evo on the 2-minute for M&Q. Wait for it to break and hold at 692.40 towards the downside, and you can hammer it down all the way down to possibly 682.54. If not, all the way down to 676.24. Wait for a full break and hold here.
Mark, you've been hitting them 2s and 3s lately. Like, like that's the regular thing now.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Tell the market no? No moss? Am I supposed to say no moss?
You're supposed to leave that baby some candy and not take it.
Oh, you know what I think about that, don't you, Ralph?
You see how I retrace it back off the support 692.00 on M&Q. Waiting for a full break and hold to hammer it down.
You're gonna pay M&Q. I'm telling you, M&Q, you're gonna be like, I ain't going back to MES.
Well, and I got at MQ. It's right at a gold level where I have right now, anyway. So.
$3,000 for this shit?
22,702.5 or so is a gold level on the.
It costs $3,000 to buy one.
Nasdaq is $1,721.50 to buy one contract, the E-mini.
M&Q.
No, MNQ is 172 bucks or whatever. I don't know what it is right this second, but that's the normal price. Put it that way.
How come mine is saying 3,000? Wait. Yeah, it's showing that.
You must be looking at the overnight margin. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're looking at the overnight margin rate. That's what it costs to hold it after hours. If you're paper trading, it will charge you the overnight hours automatically.
Yeah, I'm gonna just paper trade it real quick.
Yeah, that's why you're seeing that number. When you paper trade, it will show you the overnight all the time. It's stupid, but that's how they do it. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm gonna paper trade from 692 down to possibly 675.90. If it can freaking hold that 692 first. If not, I'm not gonna dive into it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting into the more volatile time of the trading day, so.
Well, let's go to over here. Click futures. The downside. Unlock it first.
All right. So hopefully you guys got to see, they're out there in the social media world, you got to see some of these things, how they move, why they happen. This is being present's half the battle, making money.
Oh, yeah. I do see it here now, Mark. I'm now on my live account, futures account. Yeah, it is $342 a pop for M&Q.
Yeah.
They're not that even pricey, dude. They're cheap.
Yeah. How much money you risking trading SPY every day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's different, that's all. It's just different.
Hey, how you like that? How you like that ADT license plate frame, Mark?
Yeah, you copycat. I looked at that, but like, he copied mine letter for letter. I'm like, I'm going to drive out there and smack him. Oh, it looks good. That's why I put in there. I think I see one just like that in Ohio. We got them from different places, though. I got mine off Amazon. You got yours off of some Chinese place or something. Actually, that plate was on China. It came from China. Is where it was made at.
Yours came from China for sure.
It did.
Amazon come from China. No, mine came from Zazzle.com.
Whatever that is. I'm not hip. I don't know all them other alternate sites.
I don't know either. I just went in Google and just typed in custom license plate frames.
Yeah, that's all I did. Brought up at Amazon. I'm like, that's good enough for me. And then after it was ordered, I'm like, dang it, it's coming from China. It'll be forever. It came within a week. I mean, they pumped that thing out and shipped it, put it on their, however they get it here. And I had it within 7 days. I was surprised. You know, usually a lot of these things you get drop shipped from China, you know, you're 2-3 weeks getting them. But
Right.
it didn't. It came pretty well. I was actually surprised how fast it came. Well, I wasn't no hurry. I wasn't going nowhere, but I did get it pretty quick. So yeah, it comes out. We'll see how the durability is on the lettering. That's one thing you don't know. It's a powder coated aluminum plate, so the plate itself should be good, right? It's just whether the lettering on it lasts or not.
I was gonna say, Mark, your license plate frame looks a little bit more thicker than mine. Mine's a little bit like paper thin,
Oh, really?
like cheap aluminum.
Yeah, this is pretty nice for what it is. You know, it wasn't expensive or anything to do it. Only like what, $20 or something, $15. It wasn't that much money.
Yeah, $20. I paid for it like 22.
Now, one thing I did find out, I don't know if all states are this way, but in my state, everything has to be visible on your license plate. The county you live in, I don't know if other states do this, but we have a county sticker that tells what county you're in, plus your expiration sticker, you know, that you put on there. Well, if both of them ain't visible, you can get a ticket. Well, guess what? That covers up my county sticker, so we'll see what happens. I looked online, did some searches. They can give you a ticket, but then in reality, they really don't. They got bigger things to worry about than, I can't tell what county you're on when they can run your plates anyway. And it's not like it's going to be that hard to remember what my license plate is, right? So like if I'm fleeing them, they're going to have to, like, what was that number again? Oh, wait, it was one word.
How did you customize your actual license plate?
I did.
What, a D&D for that?
Yeah, you got to order it. It's a vanity plate.
So you do that for the DMV?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it online.
I'm gonna try to go.
You can go online and see if it's available.
Oh, okay.
That's how I did it. I just went on State of Ohio's DMV and it said, oh, available. I'm like, click. They said it takes 30 to 45 days, but it didn't take that long to get it.
It's called a vanity plate?
Vanity plate, yeah. Just look up a California vanity plate, some DMV. You pay an extra fee for it. I think Ohio, it's like $50 extra just to have a vanity plate on top of what you normally pay. $30 plus, well, you're in California, everything's expensive anyway. I think it's $30 a year, 30 something a year for a regular license renewal, and then I think it's like $50 on top of that for a vanity fee.
Yep. And then, Mark, jumping back to M&Q, you see how we've been consolidating on that?
Yep.
You know, that's the whole reason why we wait for a full break and hold.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's been tapping on that support line of 692.00. It tapped it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, couldn't break and hold, and now you got the 9 and 21 kind of like curled up like curly fries.
Yep.
Which means indecisiveness on the 2-minute time frame. So, not dabbling in the middle, not entering the trade yet. I'm gonna wait patiently, and we have about a couple of minutes left to the market.
Yep.
Okay, I'm thinking about options.
Options? I'd rather play this.
You know, the stock market goes at 1. That's what I'm thinking. And there it goes. It's retracing back up to the 55.
Yeah. What's your point? Are you trying to say, you know, it looks good for that or what?
No, not yet.
Oh, you know, we can't offer that kind of advice anyway, can we, Eric?
No, I'm just saying it's going up, testing the 55 as your first wall of resistance there. You see the 9 and 21 curling up.
Oh, look at that, Eric. Look at that come up to the 200. What do you think might happen to 200, though? Oh, I don't know. It might blow right through it with this kind of energy. Come on.
I believe it can.
I think it can,
You're
too.
almost there.
Well, it is on a 1 minute. 2 minutes, it's approaching it. 1 minute, it's rejected right off of the 200 on a 1 minute candle, but
Very sketchy though because
yeah, it is.
Nothing crossed yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the Evo kind of disappeared. That's what we wait for. We'll break and hold.
Break and hold. What's the most important word in a break and hold sentence or phrase? And. Yeah, it's on NQ on a 1 minute is right there at the 200. It's struggling.
Yep.
Ran out of steam. It went up there. It went up to it hard, but then it just kind of.
I got a question from Dave. Did your June strategy work? I was on a good streak for a whole, I would say like for a full 6 days. I was in a nice streak on that, but then on Fed Day, I completely fucked it up, and that's all thanks to Spy. I had jumped on a boatload of puts,
Mm-hmm.
thinking that with the 21 and 55 literally were kissing each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, all right, any minute this motherfucker's gonna drop, and it did it. It freaking went up, like huge up. It went all the way up to VWAP, got out, and took the biggest L of my life that day, and it pretty much wiped the entire gains out of the entire 6 days and brought me back to square one on that day. And I was just like, God freaking damn it, why? Why did you do this to me, Spy?
No,
And
Spy didn't do that to you. Spy, you did it to you, right?
Exactly.
Are you supposed to trade them kind of things?
Spy just went to the moon that day.
Oh, well, we know, Eric, because our members were playing that, believe it or not. Some of them actually, like me, got in that play. That was one of my biggest days. It really was. And it happened so fast.
It happened to me because one, I woke up very tired, sleepy, half asleep, wasn't fully awake, and rushed in too quickly without even realizing that I was on last night's support.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I had gotten that balance. So I know where I messed up. It was all, I even told Chad, and I even told my journal that's no one's fault. It's my fault for not being alert.
Yep, you got to be on your A game, A+ game for that.
Yep. But you live and you learn on that note. And now, that was just a small little account that I was trying to get up to 200K, if you will, within 21 days of trading.
Yep.
That was just one small little account. Now I'm just focusing on my regular account and just basically just trading with David every morning. I'm gonna retry it again. That's that 21-day challenge account. I'll probably try it again next month, and see if I can achieve it. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna achieve it. Best believe I will. Just because I didn't achieve it the first time doesn't mean I won't achieve it the second time, right?
Yeah.
And what does Arnold Schwarzenegger always say?
I'll be back.
I'll be back. He's like, get up. He's like, you don't quit. You gotta keep fucking trying. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep, studying. You gotta keep trading. You gotta put in that screen time. Just because you put one bad day doesn't mean you suck.
Well, in Coach's world, he's got a donkey he rides, right? Well, over here in Futures, we don't have a donkey. We can't afford a donkey, so we ride the hogs.
I love the side effects. The future side effects.
Oh, look at NQ trying to break VWAP. Look at that. Look at that. Is that just not beautiful? Look at that thing, man. It's just teasing. Teasing. Can it do it? Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see, Can it break and hold it? Well, it isn't doing it right now. What do we do with these critical indicators? We wait on a break and hold.
I'm gonna make a sticker. It's gonna
Yeah. Just make sure some street thug don't see that and use that idea on you.
It's gonna say, wait for it to break and hold.
There you go.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, what?
Posted lately?
Do what?
Are you posted lately?
I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
Have you posted lately?
No. No, I'm not going to post again. I'll just tell you what I got when I'm done.
Okay.
Starts with a 2. It starts with a 2 right now.
A 2.
A 2.
Holy CRIP. Right.
Yeah, look at that huge rejection.
Oh, isn't that nice? Look at that. Let's go. Get that cookie. Somebody what I know says. You know anybody says that, Eric?
Man, I'm glad I got that beautiful trade off the ES, dude. All the way down. That was so perfect, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That was just very perfect, like to the T. I waited patiently for it to break, either towards the upside or the downside, and then they gave me the right movement
Mhm.
towards the downside and just hammered it, dude. And ever since then, it's just been choppy. If there was only one place, Mark,
There is only one place, Eric. You know where that's at?
we're at.
AmericanDreamTrading.com.
.com.
Oh, look at this here. This NASDAQ, you just don't know what it wants to do. What about ES? ES looking any better here? I was expecting big things out of these. A big pull to the upside or big pull to the downside. We're not getting either one of them here yet. Kind of
I'll
flat.
tell you this much, Mark, that when you're trading futures, you're not as stressed compared to like trading options. You know what I mean? Because with options, it's like you feel like you're being attacked everywhere, dude.
Well, I'm less. I know I'm less angry trading futures than I am trading options because when it pulls back and I lose $3, I know I got to make 5 to get that 3 back. That used to aggravate me more than anything, and I don't miss that one bit.
Yep, that's what pisses me off too when I'm trading SPY, is that what you're talking about. That now you have to wait for it to get a little bit higher to get in the green.
Yep.
Because of time decay.
And the Greeks.
On the future side,
Yep.
you notice that.
Yeah, we don't have that over here, Eric. Come drink the Kool-Aid full time, buddy. You won't ever go back.
What time do you guys start trading at?
8:30. Well, we trade 23 hours a day, but we start live. Zoom starts at 8:30. But you got other responsibilities. I'm just teasing you, but you do what you got to do, you know.
Yeah, I trade with Dave in the morning on
Yeah.
the Apple Live chat.
And you're teaching a lot of other people how to trade in the process, right?
Yep.
So.
Mark, you're saying that futures easier than trading.
I'll probably never trade an stock option ever again. I'm serious. I have no desire to. Why do I want to deal with the Greeks? Why do I want to wait a whole day to get my money? I have instant cash settlement and no Greeks. Best of both worlds. And I'm making a few dollars here and there, so there's no sense going anywhere else, right?
And if you mess up, you can still wait for it to go back in green.
Yeah, you can. Oh, look at that pull on ES. Oh, look at that. Is that not pretty? Look at that. Oops, wrong ES. I've got it.
Do you trade after hours? Or do you mostly avoid trading after hours in futures?
After 4 o'clock, no, I'm not usually. I've maybe stayed after 4, well, 4 to 4:15 because then the rates go up. Not that it matters now, but I have stayed a couple of minutes after, but not very long. No, usually I'm done at 4. Well, I'm not usually trading right now anyway because I'm on lives, right? I don't want to get distracted and wreck my account, right? So that's why I trade with paper money when I'm trading live, right? With the group. So most of the time. Now recently, yeah, I've been doing some trading with my real money on the side over here while I'm talking. And that can prove disastrous if you're not paying attention, obviously, right? Answering questions, looking at 5 different monitors, that's not a good recipe for success for your bank account. So I try to avoid doing that. But I have done it bigly here a couple times. We did it on the FOMC meeting. Did very well on that. Not only did we ride the whatever it did, it went up or whatever it did that day, but then I also caught the retracement when it pulled back. So it was kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are pretty much trading live futures from 8:30
Till 4.
till 4
Well,
basically.
Well, I mean, I've been trading today since 3:30 a.m. Eastern till now. Over 12 hours. I mean, I've taken some breaks and stuff, but
There's a few of us that trade London sessions.
yeah.
Which is like around 2 a.m. California time?
No, it's midnight California time.
I mean, midnight?
Yeah. 3 a.m. Eastern. We ain't got time for sleep, Eric. You think we're kidding, man? Doug don't sleep either, and he ain't even a boomer. He's one step away from being a boomer, but he ain't a boomer, and he don't sleep even.
Man, with all that money you got, man, you should be sleeping.
Why? Can't.
You got too much money, man.
Who's got? What is too much, Eric? Oh, listen to this. I got too much money. Come on. Next thing you want me to do is share it with you.
I'll be in Hawaii for like 2 weeks.
Well, I have obligations elsewhere. I just can't pick up and go. You know what I mean? I got church responsibilities and different things, and I got an elderly dog that can't really go anywhere until she kicks a bucket. I mean, I got a sister that can watch her, but she's getting to the point now that I don't really want to ask anybody to take on that responsibility other than us.
So after hours is from 3 p.m. Cali time all the way till USA 12 midnight?
After hours is 6 p.m. Eastern. That would be 3 p.m. Cali time.
Yep.
Till 5 p.m. the next day. Only time you can't trade is between 5 and 6 Eastern. 5 minus 3 is what? 2. Between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m.
Yep.
California time, you can't trade futures.
2 to 3, yep. That window break, yep.
So what time do you get up California time every day on average?
5 o'clock, 5:30 at the latest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you got to be in the Apple room by 9:30, right? Or 9 or whatever time you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old guys. Even Dave, even that old guy Dave, you know, that guy that's as old as, he's Noah's cousin, that Dave S. guy, that old guy with the big old beard, you know. He's in here right now, and he's always up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
So it would be considered after hours for me if I was to trade at midnight, London hours, right?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great time if you want to get up
They don't
that early.
have no after hours, Eric. So look, in one more hour, today's candle is gonna close. So today Tuesday, right? And at 6 p.m. Eastern, that's whenever the new candle for Wednesday starts. You know what I'm saying? So it closes 1 hour of the day, and then they start the next daily candle. So if you was on the daily chart, and so it ain't no after hours, it just keeps going continuously.
Gotcha.
Yeah. For indices, I guess you have to go off for like the options market, because you know, New York session bring the volume for them.
So, like for example, midnight, that would be London session. That would be great for like metals.
Anytime's a good time for about
London
anything.
session
It's
great
just
for everything.
you just got to be there. That's all. Showing
Roger
up's
that.
half the battle.
I thought you guys were asleep.
Sleep? When? Ralph's a vampire. I don't know if you know that. He's never asleep at night. He's always awake at night.
You got the MES main on MA 200, followed by VWAP, still tanking. Let's see if it can touch VWAP.
Look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's VWAP
touchdown.
on ES. There's VWAP. It blew through the 200. There's ES. There's the VWAP. It stopped right on it. That can't be too good, right?
Touchdown, Mark.
Pull
VWAP.
back.
That's what I would have collected profits right there. I would have gotten out.
Well, yeah, that's what you do. It's right there. It stopped. It's like it ran into a brick wall, did it not?
Yep.
Well, let's see if it wants to blow through it or not. That's a different story. I don't think it. Don't look like it has the energy to do it, right? It might.
So,
you never know.
Yes, sir.
You gotta go after this. You gotta go after we leave here. You gotta go take a shower right quick. Come back, do the aftermarket with Dawn, with your pajamas on, and then you just go to sleep whenever the aftermarket get off, and then you just wake up at midnight, and there you go.
That's your new schedule. Awake from midnight until now.
I like it.
There's always somebody in the VIP live chat there, Futures VIP live chat, Eric.
I thought you guys were freaking dead ass asleep. That's why I would be like, man, I'm probably bugging these guys when I'll be trading like around 8, 9 California time. I thought I'd be like, man, am I the only one that's awake here?
Nope. I haven't been trading in the evening. I've been going to bed about 9:30 lately. I've been tired. So.
Yeah, I be going to sleep a little early. Yesterday I went to sleep right after I think I was asleep before this. I think I went to sleep right after we ended this show.
This might be a stupid question, but at midnight, are the prices the same or are they cheaper?
You're paying, with Webull, you're paying overnight margin.
So it's still after hours considered.
Yes, until 9 a.m., until 6 a.m. your time, it's the overnight margin rate.
Roger that.
So, all right, let's look and see the big old clock on the wall. We're running over here a little bit. I do thank everybody for being here today. Hopefully you all made some money today. I know I did. And we thank you for being here. We are live here at AmericanDreamTrading.com 3 times daily. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. daily. I'm live from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time daily. And we have the aftermarket show starting at 5 p.m. tonight and every night. And that's with Dawn. And that you can find that information over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. As always, upon conclusion of this broadcast and any of our other live broadcasts, they are available for immediate review over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Make sure anybody you come in contact with the rest of the day that you would be a shining light in their life, that you would be a source of positivity, that you would lift up others around you, because you never know what's hiding behind the smile of the person you're talking to. So I will see you tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. Oh, hang on. Oh, wrong button. Here, man, wrong button. I forgot to hit this button. All right, here we go. Goodbye. Mm-hmm.